Okay, we have a great story for you. And while we're practicing our English with this story, we're going to learn lots of vocabulary and practice speaking English. And at the end of the lesson, I want you to tell me, what lesson did it teach him? That's the question we will answer. Let's jump into the story. Here we go. In a vibrant and bustling kingdom, a dedicated farmer lived with his spirited young son in a cozy little hut. All right, so in a vibrant kingdom, a vibrant, booming, full of life, a kingdom that is full of life. It is vibrant and bustling. Bustling means busy. Full of activity. If you go into a busy restaurant with lots of activity, it is a bustling restaurant. This is a bustling kingdom. A dedicated farmer. Dedicated means devoted, committed. So a committed, devoted, dedicated farmer lived with his spirited, lively, energetic young son in a cozy little hut. Cozy is comfortable and safe. If you have a comfortable, safe little house, little hut, then it is cozy, comfortable, safe. All right, let's say that together now. Ready? Say it with me. In a vibrant and bustling kingdom, a dedicated farmer lived with his spirited young son in a cozy little hut. Good. One more time. In a vibrant and bustling kingdom, a dedicated farmer lived with his spirited young son in a cozy little hut. One fateful day, as he toiled in the fields, he unearthed a stunning treasure buried deep in the earth. One fateful day. Now, a fateful day means it's full of fate, but it means decisive, determining, important. So it was a decisive day. It was an important day. As he toiled in the fields, working hard. If you're toiling, you are working hard. You are laboring. He labored in the field. He toiled in the field. He unearthed. What is unearthed? To dig out of the ground. So if you unearth something, you dig it out of the ground. He unearthed a stunning treasure. Stunning, remarkable, beautiful. Buried deep in the earth. Okay, let's say all of that. Ready? One fateful day, as he toiled in the fields, he unearthed a stunning treasure buried deep in the earth. One more time. One fateful day, as he toiled in the fields, he unearthed a stunning treasure buried deep in the earth. His heart raced at the thought of how this glittering fortune could change their lives forever. His heart raced. So it's beating fast. His heart is beating very fast. If your heart is racing, it is beating fast. Why is it beating fast? At the thought, he's thinking of how this glittering fortune, this sparkling, shining fortune, it's worth a lot. It could change their lives forever. Say it with me. His heart raced at the thought of how this glittering fortune could change their lives forever. One more time. His heart raced at the thought of how this glittering fortune could change their lives forever. But a nagging worry crept in. What if it fell into the wrong hands? But a nagging, persistent, and continuing worry. If something nags you, it persists and continues. This worry crept in. That means it gradually increased. If something creeps in, it gradually increases, gets in. So, but a nagging worry crept in. He's worried. He's thinking, what if it fell into the wrong hands? What if this this fortune that I just found, what if somebody else takes it? What if they become to hold it and possess it, fall into the wrong hands? The wrong person gets it. But a nagging worry crept in. What if it fell into the wrong hands? Say it with me. But a nagging worry crept in. What if it fell into the wrong hands? With a determined resolve, he hid the treasure beneath his bed, hoping to guard it safely. But fate had other plans. With a determined resolve. Resolve means you've decided to do something. It's kind of like saying determined 2 times. With a determined resolve, deciding to do it, he hid the treasure beneath his bed, hoping to guard it safely, to keep it safe, to guard it safe. But fate had other plans. Uh-oh. Let's say that together. With a determined resolve, he hid the treasure beneath his bed, hoping to guard it safely. But fate had other plans. Say it again. With a determined resolve, he hid the treasure beneath his bed, hoping to guard it safely. But fate had other plans. While the farmer was away tending to the crops, his curious son stumbled upon the secret stash. While the farmer was away tending to, so if you're tending to something, you're taking care of it. I'm tending to the garden. I'm tending to the crops. His field, his I don't know what his crop is. It might be corn. It might be wheat. Could be anything. He's tending to it. He's taking care of his crop. And his curious son stumbled upon, just happened to find, the secret stash, the secret hiding place. A stash is a hiding place. A secret hiding place is a stash. All right, let's say that together. Here we go. While the farmer was away tending to the crops, his curious son stumbled upon the secret stash. While the farmer was away tending to the crops, his curious son stumbled upon the secret stash. Unable to resist its allure, he whisked the treasure outside to play, only to inadvertently let it slip away into the sands. All right, a lot of words here, huh? Unable to resist. He couldn't help himself. Unable to resist the allure, the draw, the pull, the attraction. If something is pulling you, drawing you to it, attracting you, it is alluring. So he's unable to resist its allure. He whisked the treasure outside. Whisked means to speedily take something away. You whisk it away, you quickly take it away. He whisked the treasure outside to play, only to inadvertently, accidentally. He didn't mean to. Inadvertently, not on purpose. Let it slip away. He lost it. If it slips away, you lose it. You lose it, and he lost it into the sands. All right, let's say all of that. Unable to resist its allure, he whisked the treasure outside to play, only to inadvertently let it slip away into the sands. Okay, one more time. Unable to resist its allure, he whisked the treasure outside to play, only to inadvertently let it slip away into the sands. Panic surged through the farmer as he returned home to find his precious treasure missing. Panic surged. surged through. If something surges through you, that means you begin to feel a strong feeling. What's the strong feeling that this farmer is feeling? Panic. He feels panic surging through his body. Panic surged through the farmer as he returned home to find his precious treasure missing. Panic surged through the farmer as he returned home to find his precious treasure missing. He rushed to his son, demanding explanations, but his worst fears were confirmed. The treasure was lost. He rushed to his son, demanding explanations, but his worst fears were confirmed. The treasure was lost. Just when things couldn't get any more intense, the king's guards stormed into the village, spreading the word of a stolen treasure. Say it with me. Just when the things... Sorry, I messed up. Let's do it again. Here we go. Ready? Just when things couldn't get any more intense, the king's guards stormed into the village, spreading the word of a stolen treasure. Shall we do it one more? One more. Just when things couldn't get any more intense, the king's guards stormed into the village, spreading the word of a stolen treasure, and threatening severe punishment for anyone even remotely associated with it. Even remotely. That means even slightly, even in a small way. So they are threatening severe punishment for anyone, even remotely, even in a slight, small way, associated with it, having something to do with it. And threatening severe punishment for anyone, even remotely associated with it. And threatening severe punishment for anyone even remotely associated with it. The farmer's heart sank. What if the treasure he had found belonged to the king? The farmer's heart sank. What if the treasure he had found belonged to the king? When the guards arrived to search their humble home, the farmer felt a paralyzing terror grip him. Paralyzing. What is that? That means not able to move. Terror. Fear. Grip him. Take a hold of him. Take a hold of him. Grip him. So he felt a paralyzing terror, a fear that made him not be able to move, and it just took a hold of him. All right, let's say it together. When the guards arrived to search their humble home, the farmer felt a paralyzing terror grip him. When the guards arrived to search their humble home, the farmer felt a paralyzing terror grip him. But relief washed over him like a cool breeze when they left empty-handed. Yes, the guards didn't find anything, but a relief washed over him. He suddenly felt a strong sense of relief. It washed over him like a cool breeze when they left empty-handed. Empty-handed means with nothing in their hands. Let's say that. But relief washed over him like a cool breeze when they left empty-handed. Again. But relief washed over him like a cool breeze when they left empty-handed. After all that chaos, he started to think about what had happened. Again, after all that chaos, he started to think about what had happened. Losing the treasure actually saved him and his family from trouble, and it taught him an important lesson about life. Losing the treasure actually saved him and his family from trouble, and it taught him an important lesson about life. I want you to write in the comments section below this video what you think the lesson was. What did the farmer learn? What did he learn about life? What was the lesson? What do you think that lesson was? All right. Now, we're going to say that whole story again, non-stop. I don't know if I can do it non-stop. I'll try. You try to shadow me. Do your best. Try to stay with me. All right. Here we go. Let me catch my breath. In a vibrant and bustling kingdom, a dedicated farmer lived with his spirited young son in a cozy little hut. One fateful day, as he toiled in the fields, he unearthed a stunning treasure buried deep in the earth. His heart raced at the thought of how this glittering fortune could change their lives forever. But a nagging worry crept in. What if it fell into the wrong hands? With a determined resolve, he hid the treasure beneath his bed, hoping to guard it safely, but fate had other plans. While the farmer was away tending to the crops, his curious son stumbled upon the secret stash. Unable to resist its allure, he whisked the treasure outside to play, only to inadvertently let it slip away into the sands. Panic surged through the farmer as he returned home to find his precious treasure missing. He rushed to his son, demanding explanations, but his worst fears were confirmed. The treasure was lost. Just when things couldn't get any more intense, the king's guards stormed into the village, spreading the word of a stolen treasure and threatening severe punishment to anyone even remotely associated with it. The farmer's heart sank. What if the treasure he had found belonged to the king? When the guards arrived to search their humble home, the farmer felt a paralyzing terror grip him. But relief washed over him like a cool breeze when they left empty-handed. After all that chaos, he started to think about what had happened. Losing the treasure actually saved him and his family from trouble, and it taught him an important lesson about life. Write in the comments section below this video what you think that lesson was. That's your homework assignment. Woo! We did it. We did the practice speaking lesson for today. Boom! Good workout. Keep moving forward one step at a time. And I'll see you in the next step.